Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Bolo Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. One more time. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. I offer my pranam to my worshipful Guru Pada Padma Param Araditam Astotar Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, to Gurudev, to entire Rupanuga, Gaudiya Guru Varg, and all assembled devotees. Please accept my pranam. Hare Krishna. We're very fortunate to again be here together, absorbed in Kirtan and Harikatha. This is the life and soul of the devotees. Without this Kirtan and Harikatha, we have no spiritual nourishment. This is our spiritual food. So you requested us to sing this beautiful Kirtan, Radha Krishna Prana Mor Jugala Kishore Jivane Marane Ar Gati Nahi Mor. This is actually, like we were talking yesterday about Gayatri Mantra. Yeah. Gayatri is important, but if you just chant these Kirtans, these are actually very powerful mantras themselves. Like we chanted this Kirtan yesterday, we're chanting this Kirtan today. This is a powerful mantra. And this mantra has the power to actualize, to manifest this meditation.
Like when you said Gayatri mantra, you mean Om Bhurvasva?
This is the Brahma Gayatri. Yes, you know, very good. Kam Gayatri is another one. This is a very special one, Kam Gayatri mantra. They're very connected to Brahma Gayatri. Kam Gayatri are very closely connected. Very closely connected. But this Kirtan is a very special mantra also. For the singing the Kirtan, you don't need like official guru. The Kirtan you can chant, anyone can chant Kirtan of God. There's no restriction. Mahaprabhu, he taught this very beautiful verse in his Shikshastakam prayers. He said, Nam namakari bahuda nija sarva shaktis tatrapita niyamate smarane nakalaha etadrisi tava kripa bhagavan mamapi durdaiva midrisamiha janina anuragaha. There's no restrictions about who can chant, when you can chant, where you can chant, if you've taken a bath or you haven't taken a bath. Anyone can chant God's names. Yes. There's no restrictions. This is the first teaching like our Mahaprabhu gave. Anyone can chant. Before the Brahmin class in India were saying, oh, only Brahmins can chant Veda mantra. Only Brahmin, you have to have this initiation. But God is the God. If there is God, He is the father of Brahmin and also Shudra. He is the father of Vaishya, also Kshatriya. He is the father of birds and dogs and cats and cows and horses and pigeons. He is the God of everybody.
Yes.
It's not that God is, oh, only Brahmin is able to worship me. Only Brahmins can do everything. So we were talking yesterday about Gayatri, and this is like Brahmin initiation. When you get Gayatri, this is Brahmin initiation. And Brahmins have a very important place in society. They lead everyone towards God if they are properly following. If they are proper Brahmins, they lead everyone towards God and they themselves go towards God. But everyone can chant the names of God with love and make relationship through that. So this Kirtan is very powerful mantra. And we chant this and it can manifest that reality in our lives. So we chant Radha Krishna Prana Mor Jugala Kishore Jivane Marane Ar Gati Nahi Mor. This can be our mantra. You chant this mantra. Yesterday you were saying, how do I get this mantra? So I'm thinking, what to say? If you chant this mantra, Guru will come, everything will come. If you chant this mantra, then Krishna will think, oh, she wants to be with me. Krishna will think, she wants to be with me. He wants to be with me. So I better send someone to help bring them to me. You chant, this is simple Gayatri. Gayatri means something you chant, a mantra you chant that has the spiritual power to give what your heart desires. It's a mantra. So if you want this and you chant it, oh Krishna, I want to be with you. Oh Krishna, I want to be with you. Oh Radharani, I want to serve you and be with you. When you pray like that, then they will arrange how you can come to them, who should help you come to them. Guru, what is Guru? Guru is someone who brings you from where you are now to where you want to go. If you are a material guru, or spiritual guru. A material guru, oh, I want to learn how to be expert at computers. So you have to get a computer guru. Then he gets you from where you are now in ignorance. Guru gets you from now I'm in ignorance. I don't know what I want to know. Then Guru gives you what you want to know. So that's material guru. So spiritual guru means they get you from here, Maya, to Krishna Loka, to Krishna's abode. So they take you there. So you pray this mantra, Radha Krishna Pranamor Jugala Kishore Jivane Marane Ar Gati Nahi Mor. Oh Radha Krishna, you are my life. Very sweet, simple. Like in Braj, this is where Krishna lives, Braj. In Braj, they don't have complicated things, you know. They don't need complicated rules and regulations. Oh, first you have to do this, and then you have to do that, and you have to ring a bell, and then you have to do that. Very simple. Radha Krishna Pranamor. Oh, Radha Krishna, you are my life. Jugala Kishore, you are very beautiful, you are very young and sweet.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. You asked us to sing again, so I was thinking, okay, what should we talk about? Okay, let's talk about this song. Yesterday we were talking about Kam Gayatri and Brahma Gayatri, and they were saying, how can we get this mantra? I said, okay, this mantra will come if you get Guru. But to get Guru, first you have to pray to Krishna.
Right?
If you want Guru, pray to Krishna.
And Guru will give you Gayatri mantra, you have to whisper it to yourself. The people out there's one Gayatri mantra, Om Guru Vaswat, they're chanting loudly. That's not the way.
Yeah, it's a very secret thing, you know.
Mantra
Gayatri
is
mantra,
out loud.
Gayatri mantra is very secret.
And that's a very
You know, this is
mantra.
yours, like your beloved, you know. You are chanting this
Sri
mantra.
Siddham Maharaj explained that mantra in one of his books.
Yeah, very nice.
Very detailed.
This you chant every day. So we want to explain this a little bit and then talk about Mahaprabhu. We want to talk a little bit about Mahaprabhu and then on Radharani too. So we are very close now to celebrating Radhastami, Radharani's appearance. So this song is about Radha Krishna together. Many people before Mahaprabhu, I want to talk to you a little bit about Mahaprabhu today. You know about Mahaprabhu or something?
Yeah, I heard Ramana Prabhu preach.
Yeah, so Mahaprabhu is very special because he is Radha Krishna together. Like I was saying, you know, Guru comes to take you to Krishna. Guru means he gives yoga. Yoga means connection. From where we are now to Krishna, connect us. But Mahaprabhu, he is Krishna coming to show everyone how to really approach him. Krishna was thinking, how can everyone come to me and be happy? But they didn't know. And many avatars came, many incarnations came. But they didn't go to Krishna because they don't know the process. So Krishna thought, okay, I should come and help people find out how to come to Krishna myself. So that's why Mahaprabhu thought, if I want to come and help people, I better take shelter of my Radharani. Because Radharani is the embodiment of bhakti. Radhika is the very form of Bhakti Devi. She is Swarup Shakti. She is love and devotion. So Krishna's thinking, I am God, everyone is worshipping me. If I go and teach them, I'm God. What will I teach them? Worship yourself. Worship me? Like, oh, worship me. But I must become the devotee. So Krishna thought, I better become a devotee. Aham bhakta paradino. I am always surrendering to my devotees. I will become a devotee. He said, if I don't become a devotee, I won't teach anyone properly. So he went to think, if I want to become a devotee, I better take shelter of the best personality who has the most devotion. That is Srimati Radhika. The name Radhika means she who has so much love and devotion. Radha. Your name is Radha also. It's very special. Radha means someone who's full of raga, love. Spontaneous love. Not like any artificial love, but natural love. You know, natural love like your mother has for you. Is natural love. You have for her. Natural love. It's not like someone told you love your mother. It's natural.
And like your mommy have for you too.
Yeah, natural love. So natural love is bhakti. If you try to like polish it up, you know, you have like some kind of bad product and you put a nice package on it, this is fake love. But real bhakti is natural, spontaneous, automatically coming from your heart. So this is Radhika. This is real love, Radha. And she has this pure love for Krishna. And so Krishna thought, if I want to teach people how to be happy and how to come to the spiritual world, then I have to take shelter of Srimati Radhika. So he prayed to her, oh Radhika, please come with me. Come with me to earth and help me teach people about real love. Help me teach people about real love.
Guru and Radha, connection to Krishna.
Yes.
I told two devotees out there, some devotees, I said, Radhe, you know what he told me? Prabhupada didn't teach that.
Okay, Harivo, Jaho. Radhe Radhe is very also. They
All
have
over
to,
in Vrindavan, Radhe, Radhe.
every in Vrindavan, when you go along the pathway of the pilgrimage pathway, Parikrama Marg, Everywhere is Radhe Radhe, Radhe
All the
Radhe,
taxis,
Radhe Radhe,
everywhere.
Radhe Radhe. If you go to someone's house, Radhe Radhe. If you knock on, if someone is saying to, in America we say hello.
Oh, right.
In India you say Radhe Radhe. In Vrindavan,
In the stores,
in the store, so Radhe Radhe.
bicycle rickshaw, the taxis.
You know, in the back of the rickshaw there'll be a sign Radhe Radhe.
Right?
If you
And
go,
I heard him bring the van together, not the monkeys.
yes,
Yes.
they are
They
Krishna's
can come and
followers.
take off with
Yeah.
separate-
Monkeys are Krishna's followers,
Mhm.
but Radharani's followers, they are
Hanuman,
kinkaris.
Yeah.
Okay, so Krishna said, I prayed to Srimati Radhika, please help me, give me your mercy. He said, I need two special things. Krishna thought, I want to come and help people, but now I am like very crooked, very tricky, very naughty. When Krishna's in Braj, we all know he is Makan Chor, he's stealing butter. He's like Makan Chor, you know, Makan Chor. He's thinking, I'm very naughty, you know, always making mischief. So I need to pray, Radhika, I need to get some special quality from you. So he said, now I'm very Sham Varna, I'm very darkish and very crooked. So please give me your Gauri Varna. Let me become Gauranga.
Yeah.
Radhika is Gaurangi. We said this verse yesterday. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi, Radhe Vrindavaneshwari, Vrishabhanusute Devi, Pranamami Hari Priye. Radhika is Gaurangi. She's golden. We said this verse. Tapta Kanchana. Yesterday we talked about molten gold. So she's molten gold. And Krishna is Nilamani. He's Indra Nilamani Manjula Varna. He's the color of a blue sapphire. Or when you go outside and you see like this rain cloud, bluish rain cloud, or sometimes in the night sky before it's dark, sun is set, and it's very mystical blue color, like electric blue, Nilamani. This is Krishna. So he prayed, Radhika, oh, give me your golden complexion, because this is just the mood of love and service. And he said, give me your moods. Give me Radhika's mood of love. He said, you give this to me. I want two special gifts from you. So he begged Radhika for this gift. Because when Krishna was in Vrindavan, you know, he left Braj and there were many problems, many demons were fighting with him. So he thought, I want to come again, I don't want to always just be fighting with demons. I want to take shelter of Radhika and give this mood of love and devotion to everyone. He wanted Radhika's love and devotion. If we want to follow Bhakti, if we want to love Krishna, but we don't take shelter of Radhika, we'll never be able to have Bhakti. If you don't worship Radha, you'll never get Krishna. That's something that's very important and special in our line. They are one. So if you say, oh, I'm worshipping Krishna, you don't accept Radha, then you are taking half only. So they are one. Yeah, that's why we chant Hare Krishna. Hare is Radha. Hare means she who is capturing the heart of Hari. Hari is named for Krishna. Hari is one name for Krishna. And Hare means she who is capturing his heart. She's capturing his heart. This is Hare. So when we chant Hare Krishna, this is chanting Radhe Krishna. Same thing. But it's a very special name because it's secret a little bit, and it means that she is so powerful she captures his heart. It means like in Sanskrit, this is one word for capturing someone's heart. So she is Hare. So Krishna took shelter of Radhika, and then he appeared as Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Gauranga. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradhayate Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadavaktaya. Namo Namaha. He appeared as Gauranga, Sachinandana Gaur Hari. And there's a beautiful verse that talks about how Radha Krishna are one, like you said. It's very simple, not complicated. Radha Krishna are one truth. Eka Dvitiya Nasti. Reality is one. There is not another thing. Radha Krishna is Satyam Param, the eternal truth. Satyam Param Dhimahi. The first verse of the Srimad Bhagavatam says Satyam Param Dhimahi. That is Radha Krishna. So this verse is explaining that. I'm going to do one verse and then explain it a little bit. It's a very beautiful verse. Because now Radhasmi is coming, but if we don't know who is Gauranga Mahaprabhu, we also don't know who Radha Krishna is properly, because he teaches us their real nature. So there's a verse that says Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikritir Ladini Shaktirasmad Ekatmana Bhuvipura Deha Vedam Gadoto Chaitanyakyam Prakata Maduna Tadhyayam Chaikyamaptam Radha Bhava Dyuti Suvalitam Naomi Krishna Swarupam Naomi Gaura Swarupam. So Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikritir. We're chanting Radha Krishna Pranamo. This is our mantra for today. You just chant this Radha Krishna Pranamo Jugala Kishore Jivane Marane Ar Gati Nahi More. You chant this Jivane Marane Ar Gati Nahi More. In life and death, I have no other destination, no other goal. Gati Nahi More means no other goal, only Radha Krishna. That is the meaning of this mantra. So when we chant this mantra, then they bring us to Mahaprabhu. Who is Mahaprabhu? And then we chant Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikritir Ladini Shakti Rasman. Radhika is Ladini Shakti. Ladini Shakti means Shakti, you know what Shakti means? Shakti means power, potency, energy. And Ladini means what gives happiness, what gives pleasure. Ladini Shakti. So Radhika is Ladini Shakti. So Krishna took shelter of Radhika and received her Ladini Shakti power and mood, and then he came together as Mahaprabhu. So they are one, and they came in one form. For pastimes, they appear in two forms, because if you're not in two forms, they cannot relish love, exchange. So that's why Radha Krishna are in two forms, because in their two forms, then they can play with each other, they can dance with each other. How would they do Ras Lila if there are only one? They are one, but they appear in two forms, so they can do Ras Lila. So they can dance and play and meet and laugh and joke. That's why they are in two forms. But again, they came in one form as Gaur Hari. So that's the specialty of Mahaprabhu, is that he is none other than Radha Krishna. Sachi Garbha Sindhu Harindu. He appeared to his mother, Sachi Mata, and therefore he is called Sachinandana. So this is Mahaprabhu. He appeared like 523 years ago. And it's very nearby. That's why this age is called Danya Kali Yuga. We're very fortunate now because it's only a short time ago that Radha Krishna came together as Mahaprabhu. And now what we are trying to do is to pray and follow the path that Mahaprabhu showed us. He showed us how to approach Radha Krishna. He is Krishna, like I said, but he realized I have to take shelter of Radhika, otherwise how can I show people how to come to me? This is one reason he came. He wanted to help us, but he also came because he wanted to think, he had one other desire, you know. Krishna thought, like, God came not just for us, but for himself, actually. He came for us to help us, but he also came for himself. Because he had one idea. He was thinking, Radhika has so much love for me, I cannot even understand it. I am God, and yet her love overpowers me. What is that quality of her love? So there's one beautiful verse also. Shri Radhaya Pranaya Mahima Kidriso Vanayaiva Swadyo Yanadbhuta Madhurima Kidriso Vamadiya Sokyam Chasyava Anubhavata Kidrisam Vetilova Tadbhavaja Samajani Sachigarbha Sindhu Harindu. These are three things he wanted to know for himself. Why Krishna came. He wanted to know what is that special love she has that even makes me go mad. God himself goes mad because of Radhika's love, Radha's love. It makes him go crazy. You know, like Krishna's like a bumblebee. And he is going to all the flowers in Vrindavan and taking the nectar. You know, nectar, this is like the juice of a flower, and this becomes honey. So Krishna is described to be like a bumblebee, and he's going to every flower. But when he is with Srimati Radhika, he becomes intoxicated. He becomes bewildered. He forgets I am God. He forgets everything, and he just becomes like a beggar at the feet of the gopis. There's one beautiful verse. Yat kinkarishu bahusha kaluka kuvani nityam parasya parasasya shikanda moli tasya kadara sanider vishabhanujaya tat keli kunja bhavanangani marjini sham. This is one very sweet verse that says that Krishna, he becomes so maddened by Radhika's love that he is searching for her here and there. Where is she? Where is she? And she becomes angry with him and she hides. I don't want to see Krishna. He's unfaithful. He's always so mischievous. He's always disturbing the gopis. When we go to take butter, he's throwing rocks at us, breaking the butter pot and making it fall all over us. He takes curds, yogurt. And all the gopis will take these on pots and go to Mathura. And Krishna will hide in the trees and throw rocks, and then the pots will crack and they become covered in yogurt. And they think this is naughty Krishna. And he does so many mischievous things that sometimes Radhika, sometimes Krishna comes and says, he has signs of meeting with some other gopis. She says, no, useless Krishna. And she goes into man. She gets some angry mood. But this is also just to make it more sweet for Krishna. To make it more sweet for him. Like, if your beloved plays hard to get, and it's hard to meet with them, then it becomes more sweet when you meet with them. So she'll be in man, and then Krishna, what does he do? He goes to the door of her kunj, Radha Kunj. We're coming from a place called Radha Kunj. It's the place where Radharani's party is present. If Krishna wants to come there, then he has to go. In India you do this. You hold your ears and you stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down. So we're coming, our ashram in Vrindavan is called Radha Kunj. It's Radharani's place. And we're all followers of Radharani. And if you want to get inside, if Krishna wants to come, he has to say, he doesn't go to Radharani, he goes to the gatekeepers of Radha Kunj. Can I please come inside? Can I please come inside? So Krishna is like a bumblebee. He wants to meet with Radhika. She is the most sweet flower. She has the most love. Actually, the love and devotion is what makes it sweet. Without love, there's no honey. The bumblebee wants the honey, but without the love, there's no honey. If you have no love for someone, you cook for them, no taste. You have no love, there's no sweetness. I can make something for you, but no relationship. If on the street I try to give you something, why should I take it? No love. So Krishna wants to be with Radhika, but she's made a boundary. And so Krishna, he is God. This is very difficult for other sampradayas. Other sampradayas means other different religious lines. In India also. What to speak of the West? In the West, they're mostly following God, the Father. Oh God, give me my bread and butter. That's what they pray. They want God to help them, but they think God is just the man, big Purush. But God, they don't know. He is controlled by Srimati Radhika. There are many beautiful verses in this book called Vilakus Manjali and Radharasa Sudhanidhi, how Krishna is very easily controlled by Srimati Radhika. So much so that he goes to the door of her kunj and he offers pranam to Radhika's little friends. Radhika has many friends. Actually, we want to become like their followers. So Radhika has many associates called Manjalis. They're very young. Radhika looks like 16. This is why we sing Radha Krishna Pranamor Jugala Kishore. Jugala Kishore means they're very young, like teenagers. Because if you think about it, what would God want to be? Would God want to be an old man? If you are God, you can imagine. Say you are God. Just pretend.
Yes.
Would you want to be old or you want to be young?
Yeah.
This is another Western idea. God, big white beard, sitting on the clouds and oh no. What's happening in the world? He gives this role to Indra. Indra is sitting in the clouds. That's why Indra is in charge of the clouds and thunder. Okay, you take care of this stuff. He delegates it. A good manager knows how to delegate. Right? If you go to a big company, Amazon. You know Amazon? Amazon, Jeff Bezos. He doesn't do all the work himself. You do this department, you do that department, you do that department. I can do as I like. So Krishna is like that. Indra, Brahma, Shiva, Ganesh, Durga, everyone is managing affairs. But Krishna is playing in Vrindavan. But he's God, and yet he goes to Radhika and he says, he goes not to Radhika but to her followers, the little girls. They are 12 years old. Radhika is 16. Krishna is 16. But their friends, Manjalis, they're 12 and a half. And they look more young, sometimes 9, 10. And Krishna will go and offer pranam, offer pranam at their feet and say, let me go inside, please. And they'll say no. Not without my Swamini's permission. They will try again and again. Krishna will offer pranam again and again. Let me go inside, let me go inside. They say, no. Krishna is also what can I do? I am here alone and there are many gopis. And if I try to go by force, they'll all catch me and box my cheeks and tie my sika to a tree. Yes. They do like that. When Krishna is too naughty, the gopis will catch him and tie him to a tree and punch his cheeks. And, they'll put a skirt on him and put a pot in his head and throw rocks at him.
And yogurt
comes then on him. So Krishna knows if I try to go by force, then no guarantee what will happen. So therefore he asked permission. Please, please, if you want to go into Radha Kunj, you have to get permission from Radhika's Kinkaris. So that Yat Kinkarishu, this song, this prayer I told you is Yat Kinkarishu Bahusha. How can I take shelter of those Kinkaris, Radhika's friends, who are helping arrange all Radha Krishna's pastimes? And this prayer at the end of it says, oh, my life would be successful if I just became one stick in a broom. You know, you can have a broom, like Satyam brought for you the other day. Satyam brought his broom. This personality, Prabhupada says, but he's praying, oh, let me just become one stick in the broom that is sweeping the kunj where Radharani is present. That is the prayer. Oh, I just want to be like we were saying yesterday, Gopi hoy runujuno bajibugo. Let me come like an ankle bell. Or Uddhava sings. Uddhava is one actually best friend of Krishna outside of Braj. In Dwarka. And Uddhava is a very close friend, and he is disciple of Brihaspati, who is the guru of the demigods, Brihaspati. And Uddhava sings, Bande Nanda Brajestrinam Padarenam Abhikshnasa Yasyam Hari Katodgitam Punati Bhuvanatvaya. He says, oh, the gopis are so wonderful that when they do kirtan, it purifies all of existence. Many people criticize the gopis in Krishna. People criticize, oh, the gopis, they're married to other people, and yet they're meeting with Krishna. What is this? And they criticize Krishna. But Uddhava, he is the most intelligent person in the world at his time. He was the disciple of Brihaspati, who is the guru of all the demigods. And so when he came, he established that the gopis are supreme. He established this. The gopis are the topmost. They are the most supreme. And so he said one verse. This is a long story, I won't tell you now. But Uddhava came to Braj to see their love for Krishna when he was gone, how much they had love in separation. And so when he left and went back, he was praying, Asamaho charanarenum dusamahamsham brindavane kimapi golmadato sadinam. He was saying, oh, if I could just become like a piece of grass in Braj. And sometimes when the gopis are going, their dust from their feet would come on my head. Or let me become like a brush, or like a little plant, like a little herb plant. And then maybe, just maybe, when the gopis are going here and there picking flowers, some dust from their feet will come on my head and my life will be successful. This is the glories of the gopis. And of all the gopis, Mahabhava Surupatam Shri Radha Thakurani. Radharani is the supreme and topmost. So Radhasmi is now coming. Krishna is always surrendered to Radharani. Krishna actually has love for all the devotees. Krishna says, Samoham sarva bhuteshu. Oh, I am equal to everyone, all living entities. But, Yeyatamam prapadyante tam stataiva prajamyaham. As you love and worship me, I reciprocate accordingly. So Radhika has so much love that Krishna is completely bound to her. That's why the month that's coming is called Kartik month, Radha Damodar month, where Krishna is bound to Srimati Radhika by all the gopis, and he cannot then leave. So Mahaprabhu came to teach us the specialty of Krishna, that we should develop love for Krishna. This is our goal. Krishna Prem. Our goal is, let us develop love for Krishna. Because by that love, we can very easily cross over samsara, and we'll be in that Krishna lok and be happy forever. That love has the power to pull you there. If you try to follow other paths without love, it's very difficult. It's like dry and brittle, it can easily crack and break. But love makes everything full of rasa, full of life. So Mahaprabhu came to teach us to love Krishna, but he knew that if I try to get them to love Krishna, but I don't take shelter of Radhika, they will never learn what is real love. So therefore he said, you take shelter of Radhika. She can teach you real love, and if you follow under her guidance, then you can learn how to love Krishna. If you try to leave Radharani aside and worship Krishna without Radharani, then you will never get Krishna. This is the specialty of our line that we are present in. This is called the Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. The Gaudiyas worship Krishna and Srimati Radhika together, but under guidance of Srimati Radhika. And they want specifically to serve Radhika, and under Radhika's guidance, sometimes they'll also serve Krishna. But mostly they're serving Radhika and with her. And then all of her moods and love for Krishna comes in their hearts. So when Radhika is serving Krishna, then they also experience the same mood that she has for Krishna. That same thing, when Krishna meets with Radhika, the same marks, the same moods, everything comes in their hearts, and they feel that same Krishna Ananda, the bliss of being with Krishna, the bliss of dancing with Krishna, meeting with Krishna, playing with Krishna, swimming with Krishna, all that comes in their heart. But all our teachers, they sing, They teach us, oh, if you try to leave aside Radharani, you'll never get Krishna. Kevala Madhava Pujaya Sogyani Radha Anadara Karoisa Abhimani. If you are only worshipping Krishna, no Radharani, you're a very proud person. Abhimani. This is what they're singing. Our teachers, our gurus, Bhaktivinoda Thakur. He is the seventh Goswami. He's saying this song. Kevala Madhava Pujaya So Agyani. Those who are just worshipping Krishna, they are ignorant fools. Agyani. Radhara Anadara, they are not respecting Radharani, then they are very proud people. Atapa Rohita Suraj Nahi Jani. That it is like trying to go to the sun or see the sun without sunlight. Sun rays. This sunlight, sun rays, that is Radha. And the sun is like Krishna. So they are one. This is an example. Sun and light of the sun is one. But if you take away the light, how do you see the sun? This is Radha. So you try to worship Krishna, no Radha. You're not worshipping Radha, not meditating on Radha, then empty. That's why we sing first. When we sing Radha Krishna, we don't say Krishna Radha Pranamor. We don't say Krishna Radha Pranamor. We sing Radha Krishna Pranamor. We don't chant Krishna Radha Krishna Radha. We chant Radhe Krishna Radhe Krishna. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna. First Radharani. First Radharani always. So this is the speciality of what we are doing. And Mahaprabhu came to teach that. And he taught this taking shelter of Radharani. And he also taught one important thing. Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, those who don't worship Radhika, they're very proud. Even they try to approach Krishna, but they still have this pride. And this pride keeps us far away from God. Because we're proud, oh, I don't need Radharani. I don't need Radharani. I'll go myself to Krishna. Then after some time they think, you know what, I don't need Krishna, I'll be Krishna. I am Krishna and I'll get many gopis and dance and enjoy with them. It happens like that. Many gurus, sometimes they say after some time, oh, I am Krishna. Now we're doing Ras Leela, come. And they call everyone's sisters, daughters, wives, come, let's dance and enjoy. Then they'll go to hell. Everyone with them goes to hell. So therefore we take shelter of Radharani and we try to give up this pride. This pride is called Purush Bhav. I am the best. I will be next to Krishna. On the altar, it will be Krishna and me. Some people think like that. Krishna and me. No need Radharani. Or they think, oh, no need Radha Krishna, I will be Krishna, put me on the altar. Some people think like that. Oh, no need Krishna. I am Krishna, put me on the altar, I am God. You know? Oh, Aham Brahmasmi, I am God, I am God, I am God, worship me, worship me. Then they themselves suffer, other people suffer who follow them. And then some people think, no need Radharani, I'll be next to Krishna. They also cannot get Krishna. Therefore we always, Radha Krishna Pranamor, together we worship you as your very, very small servant. This is about giving up our pride. This is what Mahaprabhu taught us.
I didn't know that Hare is Radha.
Yeah, this is a new thing for you today.
No,
Hare means Radha. Pass through.
Very good.
You can help him. Help him walk. Help him walk. He's over
Look at
It's
that.
there on the
Nice.
left. It's there on the
The
left.
bike's working.
They have to go back again.
Second, by the door, no? This one works. So this is a very special thing that you learned today. When we say Hare Krishna, Hare is Radha, but there's one special meaning. It's Radha with all her friends. When we just say Radha Krishna, it's just Radha Krishna. But like I said, we don't want next by the door.
By the door.
By the door, Prem.
They don't get it.
It's okay. You stay. You can find it.
And put down the light.
It's okay. I'll explain.
No, then
You're
the
fine.
light. The light.
It's okay. I want to explain this and then we'll stop, okay?
Yeah.
I was telling you, we don't just worship Krishna, we worship Radha Krishna.
Yeah.
So we only don't just worship Radha Krishna and all their family. Not just Radha Krishna and all the Brijabasis, all the Vaishnavas, everybody who is loving them. So Hare means Radha with everybody, all the gopis. So when we are chanting Hare Krishna, this mantra is like the Rasa dance mantra. Radha Krishna in the center and all the other gopis.
That's why that's the when you say Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Then with the Sarada is not in the air.
Yes.
You didn't.
She's very secret, Gopi.
Yeah,
Gopi means
this is-
secret.
This is
But
Mahaprabhu.
Ram is also named for Krishna. Ram means he who enjoys.
Mahaprabhu giving this mantra because it's very important to chant Hare Krishna, not Radhe Krishna, not Radhe Shyam.
No.
In Kirtan you chant this also, but Hare Krishna mantra is very important. It's all the scriptures give us this mantra. But this is Radha's name. If you look in all the scriptures, they give details that Hare is Radha's name.
Yeah.
Hare in Sanskrit means he who steals the heart. And Hari is the name of Krishna. Hari means he steals the hearts of the devotees. He is Madan Mohan. Krishna is Madan Mohan. Madan means Cupid.
Yeah.
Cupid. And he attracts everyone. Mohan means bewilders and attracts everyone. But Radhika is Madan Mohan Mohini.
Mhm.
She attracts even Krishna. So this is Hare. She attracts even Krishna. So we are worshipping Radha Krishna and Mahaprabhu, and we're trying to give up this mood of pride. I just want to be. Mahaprabhu told us one special prayer. He said, Mad janmana phalamidam madhukaita bare mad prarthaniya madanugraha esa eva tad britya britya paricharaka britya britya brityasya imam smaralokanatha. This is a song by the great king called Kulashekar. He was a great king, but he gave up all his pride and he said, I just want to be the servant of the servant of the servant of the servant of the servant. Then when we get this humble mood, then we can, love can develop. Because when we're very proud, you see, like, if husband and wife are very proud, they'll get divorced. Someone has to be humble. You know? If you want to get this love, then you have to become humble, deen. So Mahaprabhu taught us this one point verse. He said, Trinarati sunichana torori vasa ishna amani namanena kirtani slahi. Try to become very humble. Just like a blade of grass. Even more than a blade of grass. When you walk on a blade of grass, it goes down. But when you walk again, grass comes up. So he said, more than grass. Just stay down. Just be very humble. Give up this abhiman. Oh, I am in charge. I am the controller. We see many temples, people fight.
Yeah.
Why? I want to be in charge. I want to be in charge. I want to be in charge. You should follow me. You should follow me.
Yes.
Then, because of this pride, then they don't want to follow anyone. Then they just all start to fight, and
Yes, yes.
so many problems come.
Yes.
So Radha Krishna came, as Mahaprabhu said, become humble. And Radhika, she is so humble. She said, "Na prema gandhasti." Even Radhika, she has so much love, but she says, "I don't even have the slightest drop of love." So much humility. And then when she has this humility, you know, all this fighting in the world because people are very proud. And that's why it said pride is the last thing holding you back. Even like we can be monks, you know, and okay, we are trying to control no lust, no sex, you know, no meat. We're following many rules, but still, then pride. We become very proud. Someone who has no pride, but they may do many other things, always engaged in lusty activities, but they can still have love Krishna. There's many examples like prostitutes and womanizers, very lusty, very disturbed, but they were humble and they got love for Krishna. But very proud, oh, it's very hard to get love for Krishna. So Mahaprabhu said, try to become humble and the mood that I am the servant. Mahaprabhu gave one more very important verse. Very important verse, and we'll end with that and we can discuss if you have any questions. It's a very special verse. These are like, I'm just giving you little hints because, you know, I told you about Hare Krishna, who is Mahaprabhu, who is Radha Krishna, what we are praying for. So Mahaprabhu, I'm just giving you a few verses that's very important to remember. One very special verse he said, who we are. People like to think, who am I? If you are an organization, they're always thinking, who am I? And people are always thinking, who am I? You know, what is my identity? Identity. Everyone's thinking about identity. Identity politics. But the basis is, what is my identity? So Mahaprabhu said, this is your identity. A very special verse to learn. You know, gradually over some months, you can start learning these verses. Naham vipro, napi vaishyo, na sudro, naham varni, na chagrihapatir, na vanasto yatirva, kintu prodyanna kila paramartho pramanyitam, gopi bharto pada kamalyor, dasa dasa nudasaha. Mahaprabhu said, don't think, I said in the beginning of the class, don't think, oh, I am a big Brahmin. I am a Kshatriya. Kshatriya means I am like ruling the world. This is the Kshatriya mood. I'm going to rule the world. And the Brahmin mood is, I'm going to rule the people who rule the world. You know, it's called the deep state. The deep state is the Brahmins who've gone bad. And the Kshatriyas who are like the president, who are the leaders, administrators, military, everyone knows them. They are up front. And Brahmin is like, they are in charge of the rulers. In Hindu Vedic society, Brahmins are in charge of the kings.
Yes, yes.
And in this world, it also manifests in the Western country also. You see, like Trump is there.
Very highly.
Yeah, Trump is there. But who's behind Trump? Trump is Kshatriya. Who is controlling Trump? No, military is Kshatriya. who is behind, controlling everything. This is the Brahmin class. Nobody knows externally. They are controlling. But Mahaprabhu said, don't be the Brahmin, don't think my identity is a Brahmin. My identity is a Kshatriya. I am ruling.
But though they are a Brahmin, they do, everybody come Brahmin so high
Yes.
and put them, give them everything. When the Brahmin died, you know what Krishna said? When you go to the place where you have to go, then a lady from the same temple, she died after and she go there. And then the lady said, I see you here. Then there's a Jamaja who said yes, I don't know the name. They
Yes.
say yes, the two of you is here now.
You are together.
You have to
Same.
go into one temple. But when they send this lady to where she have to go, it's so beautiful
Yes.
in the land that she have to go. Only like diamond, marble, nice. When they send he now, he got to go with all the tigers and lions and so. So the man, he said, I was washing her one foot with milk, and how I have to go there, and this lady have to go here. Then the guy, remember who tells the Jama, tell him that look, you always want and want and want and want, and you never stop want.
Yes.
No matter how much people give to you, you never stop want. That is Brahmin.
More.
Appetite.
Very hungry. Brahmin, they say, they are like mouth is
Mhm.
Yagya Kund. Put more. But Brahmins we have to also respect. Namo Brahmanya Devaya, Namo Brahmanya Hitaya Cha, Krishnaya, Govindaya Namo Namaha. We pray and worship Brahmins, but also this is an important lesson to learn. That Mahaprabhu taught us, ultimately the soul is, what is the soul? Mahaprabhu said, the Brahmin is not just the body. Real Brahmin means those who know the absolute truth, Para Brahman, and they help others. This is real Brahmin, not just I am born as a Brahmin, my parents were Brahmins, but I don't follow anything and I only disturb people, take. It's not real Brahmin. Real Brahmin is someone who is knowing the absolute truth, serving the absolute truth, helping others. But Mahaprabhu said, don't think I am Brahmin, don't think I am Kshatriya, don't think I am Vaishya Shudra. He said, don't think I am Brahmachari, we are Brahmachari, don't think I am Grihastha, householder, don't think I am retired, don't think I am sannyasi also. Don't think any of this stuff. We'll stop with this. He said, don't think any of this stuff. He said, what am I? Oh, that Krishna who is embodiment of bliss, who is embodiment of all transcendental Satchidananda potency. I am he who is the lover of the gopis, the beloved of the gopis, that Krishna. Gopi Bhartu, Pada Kamalayor, Dasa Dasanu Das. I am the servant of that Krishna who is the beloved of the gopis. This is my identity. Then in our spiritual form, we don't know what is our skin, what color, what class, what caste. But we know, I am just the servant of that Krishna who is the beloved of the gopis. This is our identity. So Mahaprabhu taught us this. So we can do a little kirtan. You have any questions? This is a very nice story you told. I like that story so much. Okay, so we'll do a little kirtan. You want to sing? You can sing. Yes. We can do one more song. Okay, so Radhashtami is coming, so we'll do one song for Radharani. I guess we did. We didn't do Radharani. Okay, very simple song. Not simple, very special. Simple for us because we like to do this like every day. But
So Radhika is Radha.
yes, this is another name for Radha. Radha has many names, like Krishna has many names. Gopal, Govinda,
When
Madhusudan.
she born, her father gave her name Radhika.
Oh.
But when she come in this country,
No,
then,
from Baku.
then she tell people that she named Radha.
Oh, no, he didn't tell nobody. Mine is coming.
Yes,
Mother-in-law.
mother-in-law.
So first you were Radhika.
Yes.
But they
Nice
used to
name.
call me Radhu, Radhu Shaki, my mother-in-law.
Radhi.
Radhu,
Radhu.
Radhu and Radha.
This is all the same, like, short name, long name.